be totally covered room. Thank you. Another version of the Viper. This one, if you look at it, is a full convertible. So we're going to see three different versions. The top fits back behind here. Is the top a power top?
Sorry? No, manual top.
Manual top. She's got to put it down herself. Haley Bonnet and St. Augustine. Did you drive it down?
Sure did.
Do you drive it all the time?
Oh yes, it does not sit in the garage.
Well, it looks like you've taken real good care of it. You get a Platinum Award. Now this gets to the end of the line of the Vipers. This has got the hard top, the spoiler. This was their super hot rod version of the car. 10-cylinder engine and mean as a snake. Side pipes, you can see where right at the bottom of the door where the exhaust comes out. This is really a very special car. This car belongs to Mr. McCurry, and this car is a Platinum Award winner, but it's also our best Viper today. So we've got an award for being the best Viper. And really very deserving. It's a gorgeous car. All right. Convertible coming up. Which version is this?
RT10.
And SR Sports Racer, 10-cylinder. I think that sounds good. VIN number 1, the very first of this version made. Very cool. Gene Tirico. Say that again?
Close enough.
Close enough. Thank you. Platinum Award winner. Stefano Samos, and where do you live?
In Orlando.
Okay, this is which version of this Viper?
2010 Viper ACR, and it is in 2010 they changed the gear ratio in the 5th gear and put a short shifter in the car. It was the last year of the Gen 4 to break their own production car record of the Nürburgring, which the car of this spec broke, and the time that it did on the ring is written on the wing on either side. 7 minutes 12 seconds, and 13 100ths of a second.
The Nürburgring is open to the public, and so a lot of people will do testing there to see how fast a car will go, and that's a very impressive number there. And we got a Platinum Award to go with it. This is one scary car. I think I'd rather be on this side of it. Another one of the Viper Coupes. This is a GT version. John Cannell from Longwood, Florida. How long have you had this?
I just bought it last year. It's a 2000.
You bought a good one. You got a Platinum Award. I think our judges, when they looked at the Vipers, every one of them were just top-notch condition. Troy Rebel. Troy, can you tell me about the stripe? Is that a factory stripe for a reason?
It's aftermarket.
Okay, it's a good-looking stripe. We have a Platinum Award for you, too. Ooh, I feel the ground shaking on this one. Piper Racing League. So this one's going to be raced sometime. We've got, I'm not going to try and interview him because it's too noisy, but we have a gold award for this car. Thank you. One of the things that would give that a gold award rather than a platinum award would be things like he's changed the wheels on the car, he's got a spoiler underneath the front. Those are all things that didn't come on the car, so it hurts in judging.
Oh, awesome. Woo!
The first of our DeLoreans. This is James Sidaway. We've seen you before, haven't we? You show up every year.
Every year, last 3 years.
It's always good to see you. We'll talk about the DeLoreans as we go along, but we have a gold award for this one. Thank you for bringing out your great car. They all have the doors open because the air conditioners don't work that well. Oh, she says hers does. All right. She's just showing off. Oh, I'm going to let you do this.
Lauren Diorio.
Lauren is from Seminole, Florida. And have you had this long?
It's actually my daddy's, and we've been in the car show since 2001.
Well, it's a beautiful car. Thank you for bringing it, and tell your dad thank you. Thank you. The DeLoreans was done by a man, were designed by a man by the name of John DeLorean. He had left, as I remember, it was Pontiac, and he decided he was going to build his own cars, and this is what he ended up doing. Unfortunately, he ended up bankrupt, so he didn't things didn't turn out the way he expected. But Daniel Richardson from Deltona, Florida, thank you for bringing your car. We got a platinum award here. Okay, well, we'll handle this.
Oh, so it's very illegal. This way was very illegal.
Christopher Corrin. You don't look like Christopher. You're who? I did it wrong. We're going to start again.
Kristen Curran.
I'll be darned. That's a new one on me. Well, is this yours? Is this one yours?
This is ours, yes.
It's pretty cool. This is one of the automatics. These came in a 4-speed and an automatic, and this is an automatic version. All right. A common question with DeLoreans is, do you have a flux capacitor? Because that's what made the car in Back to the Future go Back to the Future. The flux capacitor was in the middle of the seat at the end of the console. Stash. Okay. Oakland Park, Florida. How long? Well, I'm Fort Lauderdale. Right. Fort Lauderdale by the sea. How long have you had this?
This is my second one. I've had this one for 1.5 years. My first one was from 1986 to 1996 in the New York area, New Jersey.
It's beautiful. Did you drive it here?
Actually, I just restored this one along with Ken Konselek for the past year. And it's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. No, there were no tears. It was a lot of fun doing it, and we've come a long way. No pun intended. No pun intended.
Well, you've got a gold, you've got a silver award, and that shows that the judges think you did a great job on it. Huh. This is an interesting one. We're going to let the owner tell you a little bit about this, but it's an Audi, and it participated in the Cannonball Run. And then tell us, this car ran from New York to California, I believe it was, and how fast was it?
This car holds the record at 25 hours, 39 minutes for a 2,800 mile distance. Starts in New York, ends in LA. 0 tickets.
0 tickets. I can't envision doing this. I mean, I've known people who've done the Cannonball for forever, and it's just something that I would be terrified to drive that fast. How fast did you get?
At no point did we exceed 175 miles per hour.
Well, that is really good. We've got a silver award for them, but we also have an award for exceptional merit. I mean, anybody that gets out and runs something across the country like this, they deserve it. Let's hear it for them. Woo! And thank you for bringing this beautiful car down. So, you came from Cincinnati, Ohio?
Yes, I did, but I also have my place here in Celebration.
Do you keep the car here or in Ohio?
It goes both places. Right now it was down here, but a lot I have it up in Cincinnati.
It's absolutely gorgeous cars. This is one of my all-time favorites. The design of this car is perfect. I think the design is even better than the new cars. Ken, pronounce your last name for me.
Whenever we see the first Ferrari come
That's what I was going to say.
Send somebody up to the top of the market.
Well, thank you for bringing your great car out.
Gate
Appreciate it.
for
You
them
got
to
a
come back through if they're
platinum
going to
award.
come back.
All right, so the first Ferrari.
Yeah, we don't have to do it until we see the first
What a
Ferrari because
gorgeous
then
color,
they'll kind
too.
of.
And so you want someone
to go at the top of market
top of
to
market.
open that barricade so that the Ferraris
Only
can
9
just
ever
come
made in that color.
back down market and park if they want to. Some of them might leave, but I just want somebody there in case they want to come back.
All right, I'll see.
From the carbular side of that,
I mean, there
when
are
someone
10,
says,
so,
"Oh, there's
I mean,
only 5
there
of
was
these,"
only
that
like
means only 5
8
people
of
ordered
them, so
them.
it'll only
That's
be 8 more
not
cars
necessarily a
left
good
in
thing.
Okay.
in the
But
All right,
in that
I'll
case,
figure this out.
there were
I'll-
90 of those cars, and it is a beautiful car.
So she told me when we see the first Ferrari, we need someone to go to the top of.
This one was sitting next to that little Fiat, and can you imagine the Fiat probably was no longer than the doors on this. Martin Turo from Celebration, Florida.
So
we've got
once we see the first Ferrari come out, we need someone.
a platinum award
Yeah, we need
for
someone to
them.
go on the very top.
And they have a second car that they're not bringing through, but we're also giving them an award on the second car for a 1963 Corvette. Their Corvette is what they call the split window car that has a little line that goes down the middle of the window or the back of it. It's a Stingray version. Thank you for bringing it out. I just love these things. I wouldn't want to put gas in it though. Aston Martin Coupe. Which model is this?
7 DB9.
This one is Gene. Well, now we've seen this one before, or the name before, haven't we?
Yes, you have. We own a Viper. This is for the last name is Tarico.
You know, I've probably done this for, 10 years and mispronounce it every time. I'm sorry, but I'll try and get it for next year. Platinum Award. The Vantage V8. Vantage is normal, let's say, Volante convertible. Vantage is the high performance version. So if you see an Aston Martin Vantage, it's the high performance version of it. Well, I'm not going to try this one. And you're from where?
I'm from here, Winter Springs.
Winter Springs. Well, I've already said it before. I just love these cars. It's beautiful. Thank you. We got a Platinum Award. Well, we've seen this one before. Dr. Brooks, this is just a beautiful car. It just wins every year, and the gorgeous woodwork on the inside, the color is excellent. It's just a beautiful car. We've got a Platinum Award for you. And we also have the Best Aston Award. I think he's probably won this one before, too. Oh, the first time? Well, I know we always ooh and all over the car because I really like it, but I mean the woodwork is outstanding. Thank you for bringing out the great car. Tell me which model this is.
V8 Vantage.
Okay. And Nicholas, please do your last name for me.
Bigosinski.
Well, this is Bigosinski. Hey. I should have just looked at that. 2014 Vantage V8. This has got V8 power. Some of them like this are going to have a 12-cylinder engine, but this is the 8-cylinder version, and that's plenty fast for this car. It is a Platinum Award winner. Thank you. One of my favorite eras of Corvettes. Russ Bartholomew, Warren, Michigan, but I'll bet you keep it down here. Do you keep it here?
It's in celebration here.
Well, I think I would too. A gorgeous car. The metal flake paint in it is beautiful. You know, this is.
We're gonna go up top as soon as the first Ferrari comes
in.
We've
already discussed about we're still figuring out who's gonna go on
12,000
top.
miles, boy.
Okay. Just let me know if somebody's going up there. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll let you know.
All right. Good.
They make a real big deal out of the new Corvette. But the thing is, if I was collecting a Corvette, if I was collecting a car, this is the car I'd buy. I think in 20 years, if somebody says pick a car that in 20 years is going to be more valuable, it's this very car. This is the end of the line of the front engine Corvettes. Corvette went to the new mid-engine car because they couldn't get this car to go any faster. And they felt like if they went to a mid-engine configuration, they could change the aerodynamics of the car and make it go faster. But this car is just really amazing. It's a Z06, which, how many horsepower?
It's 650.
Very fast, really good looking, very collectible, and it gets a Platinum Award, and this is a keeper. Thank you. Buy it at your Chevy store, fix it at your Chevy store. Dave Harris, Orlando, Florida. We have a C7 Grand Sport. What is the Grand Sport?
It's just a model of the car.
Okay. It's an option, a factory option in a particular model that they have. Grand Sport actually goes back to the 1960s when Corvette had a race car and they called it their Grand Sport, was their race car version. This one is a Gold Award winner. Thank you for bringing it. 2016, this is a C7 Z06, a little bit different configuration from the last one. This engine is how many horsepower?
650.
650 horsepower. My goodness, this car's got to be fast. Holly Weiss, Buffalo, New York. You must have a place down here too.
Yo, at Davenport.
Thank you for bringing out your car today. It's really very gorgeous.
Oh.
'Cause this is a real special car. There's Rolls Royces and then there's special Rolls Royces. This is David Burt, and from Longwood, Florida, and I understand you're president of the Bentley Club? The Bentley Drivers Club. Well, tell us a little bit about this car.
Well, this was the 75th anniversary of the Rolls-Royce factory in Springfield, Massachusetts. So it's a commemorative edition. So they made 27 of these just for the anniversary.
And it's a long wheelbase.
Correct, that's a Spur.
It's got a smaller rear window. Is that because it's the Spur, or is it the special edition?
Special edition, they call that the formal window, like a limousine. Yeah, it's all Chesterfield interior, Chesterfield leather, headliner.
It's a very special car. When this car was built, it would have been extraordinarily expensive. Would have been the car that you'd want to ride in the back seat. You don't want to drive this one. We have a Platinum Award winner. A lot of people don't realize it, but Rolls-Royce was actually made in Springfield, Massachusetts for a while. They had their plant in the United Kingdom, but they decided they wanted to do business in the United States, and so they have a car they call a Springfield Rolls-Royce. And if somebody has a Springfield Rolls-Royce, it was built in Springfield, Massachusetts. In general, that car was a commemorative edition, commemorating their time in Springfield. And this one goes with that one. David Burns to Longwood, Florida. This is going to be a Bentley Turbo R. This car has a turbocharged engine. It was one of the first of the super sedans to be a really fast sedan. I mean, after that, Mercedes and some of the other people did it, but this was okay, it goes back to their heritage when they were racing their early cars, and they used a supercharger on those, and this celebrates that. Yeah, single turbo, a high pressure single turbo. I actually spent some time in one of these. I know them a little bit.
We gotta head out just so you know.
This is a Platinum Award winner.